Hi, I'm Ollie. This is...
I am Tom. Hello.
Oh jeez, you've never called yourself by name on here, mate. What will the people think? The children. Think of them.
Children will think as they will, for they are children. They are to question everything. That's how people learn.
Tell them not to do something and they will inevitably do it. Not for any
Just-
real, reason, just because, why not?
Like your average JRPG protagonist.
Yeah. Don't go to the ruins. Oh, I'm fucking going to those ruins.
Yeah.
Shit. Forgot all the buttons. This is
A surprise.
Shut up! It's
Just
just because it happens every time. Okay, we have one more pendant to go, so we got the blue one. Sorry about that, everyone. McAfee is an asshole. You're not though, because your name's not McAfee.
As far as you know.
As far as I know. You got something to say?
Though I'm not... Is the Mick Irish?
Am I literally beating a guy to death with...
Shrubbery.
I killed a man with grass.
Oh.
Okay,
Alright.
so where do we go next? Do we have to talk
We
to...
want to go find the Zora slippers. Or flippers, rather.
Ah, we have to go up there.
How much money do we have right now?
We have 424 rupees. I think we're doing alright.
Alright, because we need 500 to get them.
Shit. Best get back to the grind. Daily grind. Gotta work those fields, Link. Gotta toil them.
Hmm.
Did I call you Link? I think I called you Olivia, because that's...
Yeah, probably.
so much... Trying to remember the name so much so that it kills me. Well, that sounds about right for Zelda.
Okay.
Did you know that when I played the original Zelda, a power surge happened when I was playing, I believe, who the fuck is this guy? When I was playing, I believe, what's his face? Oh no, fuck, I'm not tangling with them. They're tough. They know things. When I was first playing the original Ocarina of Time, a power surge happened while I was going through Lost Woods. People will know if I explain this. I had just talked to the little girl that appears after the carpenter vanishes in the woods and says that they all vanish and become Skull Kids, which freaked me out. So I genuinely thought when this power surge happened that the cartridge was like, that was meant to happen.
Oh no. I think you can bomb that.
I cannot. Yep, that's how I do it. I thought it was, I had to lift this up, but alright. Shh, Facebook. Shh. Shh. No, okay. Which one's the... Okay, do I have to... No, that's... Nope. I'll get there eventually, there we go. Nope.
I was wrong.
The impotent cries of nothing. As my will is silenced, as I can do naught but despair. Oh jeez, no, not this way. Being killed by like a grunt soldier when we soldiered through all of those battles, that'd be embarrassing. That'd be shameful. So how's your week been, Tom?
I've been working my tail off after I finished school. That's a bomb, just stuff on that.
Is that a mine?
Yes.
Zelda has mines?
We've established this like 3 episodes ago.
Oh yeah, when that hilarious, number of events happened that were totally hilarious and not all traumatizing and terrible.
And we should be able to lift that rock, actually. We have the power glove now.
With the power glove.
The power glove.
Oh,
The Nintendo power glove.
now you're playing with power. Oh, I genuinely forgot that we'd done that. So now the path is open. Kali Yuga has shown me the path, and it's full of bullshit. I miss Soul Calibur. I know it didn't go away, but it made itself go away by focusing on characters that no one cares about. Do you know who, oh god, I don't actually know any of the names of the new Soul Calibur characters. There's one who's named after a German number, Schwei. No, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely just blanked. I can't remember anything. you ever played Soul Calibur? One second, everyone. Hello everyone, sorry about that. Apparently, life does not want us to talk about Soul Calibur, and I can kind of see why sometimes. Ooh! Ooh! This looks blow-upable. By the way, Tom's back. Hey Tom.
Hello.
So, yeah, the internet does not want us to unite in our love for Soul Calibur 5, which is an ironic statement, because it's not true. Let's head in here. Have you ever played a Soul Calibur? I didn't get to ask.
I played the one that actually had Link in it, like, ages ago.
One that had a Link in it?
I think it was 2 for the GameCube.
Oh, yeah, no, that's great. 2's great. I like 3 best, but that's just because I'm a bit weird. So I'm gonna have to mine these fields, aren't I? Toil them.
I'm not... I need to do some reading.
You need to sort of... I thought you were just gonna go, see guys, I'm off to read. TTL.
Because the next dungeon we have to do is in, like, the top portion of the map, but we need the mirror or something.
Don't we get that from an event? Don't you mean like the mirror that lets you travel between worlds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Yeah, I think it's on the way, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you only get the mirror after the event where... Spoilers, people, we've played Link to the Past before. The event where you get thrust into it a second time, because this is like the initial trip thing, like when Link visits the Twilight Realm in the first half of Twilight Princess, and then after he gathers the 3 things, shit happens.
Because the problem is, like, the guide that I'm looking at, like, intertwines the heart pieces with the actual story.
Well, we could get the heart pieces, because I've never really gotten every heart piece in the Zelda game, so, you know, whatever you want to do. What's this lemming asshole doing climbing up the grass? Oh, I love living in grass. I love the smell of it.
I've been training for 15 years for this one moment. Oh, there he is.
Oh
Hey.
shit. Turns out, not his finest moment. These crows. So, what's the plan? Let's say we just did the dungeon, the previous one. Where do we go from here?
The Tower of Hera. It's at the top of the map.
Okay, let's go there. So we're gonna go there. 438 rupees in our bag, a spring in our step, and I forgot I don't know how to get there.
It's right up there.
Yeah, but it's easy to say it's right up there, and then saying, oh, now I'll just go there. Oh yeah, no, that's...
Because, like, you see the road is up there. It has, like, a door or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to go into Kakariko Village, then up into the right.
Let's
Probably.
go to Kakariko Village, then. The village of Kakarikos. That's not a word. Kakariko Village is like the Zelda constant, isn't it? It's in most of the Zelda games. No, you sit.
It's in minimally 3.
Minimally free. That's a great sentence. Minimally free. Existentially 12.
Yes.
Let's grab that bomb. Let's cut this guy. He seems aggressive, this fellow.
He also appears to know how to fence.
Yeah.
With broadsword.
So much so, pardon me, I lost a heart, so I've been devouring lemon and meringue donuts. It's not good for me. I don't stop myself, but it's not good for me. So, we usually have accomplished like a dungeon per pass. I feel we won't this time, but you know, we'll
Because
see.
it's a whole, like, section to get into the dungeon itself, rather than just doing the dungeon. Like, because there's the journey up the mountain, then what we have to do at the top of the mountain.
So in this part, we'll likely be doing the journey to the mountain, because this is also, if I remember right, spoilers, the Tower of Hera in the Dark World, whatever that is also where the Tower of Ganon is in the Dark World, right?
I think so.
Fair enough. We're learning. We're growing. Because I'm so tempted to buy a bottle, but I'll leave that for now. Let's leave. Let's head this way. Okay, we're heading north by northwest. Dun 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 dun. Never mind.
Never northeast.
I like it's the one Hitchcock film that I really like. I'm not sure why. I mean, It's like it's a Hitchcock thriller. That's ubiquitous with Hitchcock by this point, but it's what I remember the most because my dad showed it to me at a very young age,
Ah,
which ninja soldiers. Looking at their armor, how do they do that? It's bulky. Link should be able to sneak between all shit.
well, the thing is, like, actual armor in real life isn't so much like knight armor in Fire Emblem. Like, it's meant for you to be able to move around in.
It's meant for some. Yeah, I have a friend now, which fascinates me. I know I know. I was just gonna leave it. I have a friend, and they are what?
Oh,
Hmm.
throw it away. Go away, come back.
It's alright. None of it matters. Look
Carpenters.
at these. Fuck. Look at them. They're just so happy to be here.
Oh.
With this fog.
Oh.
This fog seems. So they're saying this tree feels weird as they cut it.
Hmm.
And sometimes I'm not sure. Wait, did you? What era is this? And you're saying, yo, what's the lowdown?
Linguistics.
What's the lowdown? G-Unit? Oh.
Hmm.
My sister is studying linguistics, and I'm not sure even she uses yo. Maybe we should go in here.
So you were saying about the friend.
Oh yeah, and they I think LARP. For anyone who doesn't know, practice of LARPing is to basically do a fantasy game in real life. Surprisingly very fun, I've heard. So and they have real armor, and also I think their partner makes their armor for them, which is cool. I mean, feasibly, I'm not sure how it works, but it's cool. Also, this is a great way of stopping you from going to the dungeon, because I assume this is the right way, as there was a block.
We should probably read what that sign says.
I should probably. Well, what's this for?
Because knowledge is power. Just like the electricity that monster zapped you with.
Do not enter Death Mountain without the king's permission.
Oh, hey, we're here.
Hey, he's dead. I don't need to ask him shit. This
So we need to find an old man.
again. How many old men do I need to find? Yep, that seems about right. So that's a dead end.
Actually, on the subject of LARPing, the high school I went to actually had a military history club, and every year they put on 2 battles in which it's called Dagger here. It's like a big thing in the U.S. apparently. Oh, wait a minute.
This is what? What?
Anyway, so what it is, it's a bunch of people going at it with like foam weaponry, being like swords and like whatever you can make. But like they have the official rules and such at daggergear.com probably. So there's like the sword must have like this X, Y, and Z, must be this long, has to have this amount of protection on it because like you are hitting people with swords. They may be made of foam, but like get hit them with like PVC, it's still gonna hurt.
Yes. This shit can hurt. I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kind of a creepy king, eh?
Yeah.
He's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of
It was obviously the wizard.
darn wizards. Wizards.
And then like they have allowed for you to make leather armor and then use that.
Huh.
Pretty much like whatever you can want or wear really.
That's very cool. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Whatever.
This is.
Are these like Goombas? Oh.
Please don't tell me.
Okay.
Damn it! See if we continue. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's a really good checkpoint. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. We do have to go. You know what? As stuff to go for again, I'm not bothered. It's not like we lost anything, and we start out from where the original Zelda's checkpoints are bullshit, because there are none. You've got to save constantly in that game. Oh.
Mm.
So you were saying military society, their weapons hurt.
Yeah, I actually have a javelin, a sword, and like 2 shields in my basement right now. Uh, and yeah, if you get hit hard enough, you will hurt. And there's no okay,
Okay, that's bullshit. So you actually
yeah,
just have to punch them, but otherwise they'll just keep consistently kill you.
yep.
You keep going because this
Oh,
will take some time.
oh, and also like in the rules, there's nothing against cross shots.
Cross shots. Oh,
Yeah,
crotch shots. Oh,
yeah.
oh,
You can literally knee someone, and you're completely within the rules.
that's not a rule though. That's a rule for no rules. That's like saying, you know what? Fuck.
Like the thing is, like they say you can't like hit someone in the head with a sword, like the groin. Ah, let's do it. It's just like a chivalry thing, I guess. Even though there are no women here, you get the idea. No, hey, Mir. I was right and you were right. We were both right.
You're both right. Can I come with you, old man?
Hey, let us rest, won't you?
Wizards deceive the king has now turned over the way to the Dark World. So if we haven't established it, the Dark World is what happened to the Sacred Realm after shit got fucked really badly. Like, it went down
Okay.
hardcore in the Sacred Realm.
Timeline. I have a book right here.
Oh yeah, you're looking at this. Okay, for those who don't know, the Zelda timeline is one of the most interesting and convoluted things Zelda ever offered us.
As well as controversial.
Because games were linked. There was stuff that would happen in games that meant, hang on, is that related to the
Yeah.
other game? Like, Majora's Mask is a direct continuation of Ocarina of Time.
As well as this game.
This game mentions Ganondorf, I think, by his full name, because before he'd just been Ganon, and now he was Ganondorf Dragmire, King of Thieves, which is also the full name he's given in Ocarina of Time. These series of games operate by a series of timelines, and up until from Skyward Sword to about Ocarina of Time, all of the timelines were unified. They all happened at the same time.
In order, it's Skyward Sword, the Minish Cap, and the Four Swords, the Ocarina of Time.
But then there are 3 timelines, yes there are 3, not 2, that happen as a direct result of Ocarina of Time. The Hero Fails timeline, which is one of the most interesting.
It's also the one we're doing right
This
now.
is part of the Fallen Hero timeline, where instead of Link winning in Ocarina of Time, the army of Hyrule had to rise up because Ganondorf kicked Link's shit in. The Link succeeded timeline, and then Link succeeded timeline.
Wait, no, it's...
Yeah, Link succeeds timeline.
It's he wins and then child and adult.
The timeline which he goes back to as a child, and the timeline he leaves as an adult. So to prevent further complication, this is on the Fallen Hero timeline. And this is long after a Sealing War, which is the one mentioned in the introduction. It's filled in a lot of plot holes, which I appreciate. I assume that we have to go somewhere through here. Well, there's a reason for going through here, but we might as well. The theme I'm humming, I realise, is a theme you will hear later in the game, except for some reason the sound went really quiet in the latter half, so I assume that was due to Skype crapping out. But nonetheless, we will continue. We're going to play for about half an hour, so I'm going to see if we can figure out how to progress to the next part, and then obviously we shall continue. Jesus, damn it.
What on earth are those? Like gigantic, like piles of mud, or
Yeah, they're just piles of bullshit being layered on top of us. Just piles and piles of it. Maybe I have to head up here. This seems like the right way. This cave leads to the path back to Kakariko Village. So obviously...
But that's down and we're going up.
Yeah, go,
Ooh, shiny.
ooh, look at
Shiny!
that sky tech. Highly advanced, high technical sky tech. That's a heart piece. This...
It's a mysterious portal to another world. I couldn't decide between realm and world.
You don't have
So I say,
no one's making it. Don't worry.
fantastic.
I want to push this, but I can't. And we can't head down there because that's a vacuous hole. Don't you know? So maybe we should go into that portal. What do you think?
What's the worst that can happen?
Well, we could potentially turn into a rabbit and have no ability to fight.
That's silly.
Yeah, that's stupid. Oh shit, we turn into a rabbit and have no ability to fight. Well, how about that?
Can we pick things up?
No. This is Rabbit Link. Welcome to the Dark World. Do enjoy your stay. Because if we zoom out, this is the Dark World, the former sacred realm, twisted by the hand and thoughts of Ganondorf Dragmire into a hellish landscape filled with death and despair. This is
all for the name of fun.
This is the resting place of the Triforce, where it was, until shit got fucked up. And basically, no one here really hurts you. It's got the power of Goblin. I'm a freak, I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the Moon Pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. Good reason to be stressed out, so back off. Who are you, Mr. Bunny? Evil's twisted it. Golden power is what changed your shape to reflect. So, what's interesting, and the reason why I quite like Twilight Princess for doing this, is that when you enter the Twilight realm in Twilight Princess, your form shifted to reflect, like, an animal that, like, maybe somewhat reflected your inner nature. Link turns into a wolf. Whereas, in this world, I thought that Twilight Princess was referencing this. The Dark World is affected still by the Triforce. The Triforce makes you shift to the form that best represents your soul. So Link is a rabbit, for some reason. A pink rabbit, which I assume means that he's quite friendly, but quite, you know, tenacious. Whereas the dude who was greedy for power turned into a goblin. And the...
Pig.
This is a pig, is it?
Yeah. Oh, the guy standing next... Oh, I thought you were talking about Ganondorf.
Because I'm talking to some sort of, blob. So,
yeah, that's probably something we should probably...
I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball.
What?
And this guy is so close I've ended up speaking to him again. So, he turned into a ball because he's always changing his mind. He turned into a demon because he was greedy for the golden power. Link turned into a rabbit, I guess, because he's, as I say, courageous and tenacious, like the hare. And Ganondorf Dragmire turned into Ganon, King of Evil, and he became a pig because, you know, he's a gutturally, greedy, horrible guy. And as you can see, it's not nice down there.
Yay!
It's not good. So
let's go into that tower.
Let's go into that tower. We shouldn't really, because that tower, the tower in the real world is the Tower of Hera. The tower up there is Ganondorf's Tower, or Ganon's Tower, a staple of the Zelda series as time would go on, as it's a place that belongs, of course, to, you know, Ganon. Let's head in here.
Oh, that is actually where we're supposed to go.
But, now for a while I wondered, why is this so impassable? There's a reason.
Hmm?
This...
Oh yes, I know of this place.
Would... what?
It requires some severe magic to get through here.
I meant to use the mirror... Ah! The magic mirror does that.
Oh.
Or at least
I guess we
would if...
I think we were standing on something.
Can I not use it inside? Okay. That's weird.
Because there wasn't a hole in the real world, is there? Therefore you'd just be standing crushed in, like, a rock wall.
Okay, well I'll try that again.
Poof.
There we go. Now, that portal remains every time we go into it, we go back to the Dark World. But obviously, I need to figure out what we need to do, because we can't go back to the Light World inside...
Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, we need to go back. We need to go to the tower at the real world.
Okay, so we're gonna jump down, And I'm going to use the fact that this world's relatively peaceful. I mean, that's the weird thing. The top of Ganon's tower, relatively peaceful, quite relaxed. To head up there.
Well, the thing is, it's kind of like the Twilight Realm in Twilight Princess. Like, the only malignant person there is Zant.
Well, and the Twilight, and some of the shift.
Actually, right there. Go to the one brown spot. I think there might be a heart piece there if you go back to the real world.
Yep.
Ooh.
You are a clever bastard. And because of that, we can now go to the Tower of Hera.
Hooray, we did it!
Which we'll be doing next time. So, I was Olivia. This was Tom. I'm just going to try and remember how to save again. How do I save? There we go.
Hooray!
And we will see you next time for more A Link to the Past.
Study history. Winston Churchill.
Really? You just gonna end with that? Is that what we're ending with?
Yes!
Study history.
Because there's never a bad time for Winston Churchill.
Study Zelda history, and if you're not as confused as we fucking were before the Hyrule Historia came out, oh good for you. See you next time.
Bye!